Welcome to the Drowsy Scientist, where the wonders of the universe cradle you into dreams. Tonight, you rest beneath a velvet sky, your breath slow, your body sinking into the soft embrace of the earth. Above, the stars shimmer tiny lanterns flickering with stories older than time. You feel their light, gentle as a whisper, brushing against your thoughts. They call to you, not with words, but with a quiet pull, urging you to wonder what worlds lie hidden in their glow. Your eyes trace the constellations, those ancient patterns drawn by dreamers long ago. Each star is a sun, a fiery heart burning in the vastness of space. You imagine standing on a hill, far from city lights, where the Milky Way spills across the heavens like a river of milk. The air is cool, and your heartbeat slows, matching the rhythm of the night. You sense the universe breathing with you, its expanse no longer daunting but intimate, as if it knows your curiosity. Science tells us these stars are not alone. Around them, planets spin worlds we call exoplanets, orbiting suns far beyond our own. You picture them, not as cold dots on a chart, but as places alive with possibility. Some are cloaked in clouds of crimson gas, swirling like dreams. Others gleam with oceans that catch the light of their star, sparkling like jewels. You wonder about their skies, their winds, their silences. Could they hold life creatures gazing at their own stars, asking questions like yours? The idea of exoplanets is new, yet ancient. Long ago, philosophers like Giordano Bruno dreamed of countless worlds, each a mirror of our own. You feel their wonder echo in you, a thread connecting your heart to theirs across centuries. Today, astronomers use telescopes' great eyes of glass and metal to seek these planets. They don't see them directly, not yet. Instead, they watch for signs, like a parent listening for a child's footsteps in the dark. You imagine their patience, their hope, as they study the stars night after night. Your mind drifts to the scale of it all. The universe is vast, with billions of stars in our galaxy alone. If even a fraction of them cradle planets, the number of worlds staggers the imagination. You try to grasp it, picturing grains of sand on a beach, each one a planet, each one unique. Some are scorched by their star's fire, others frozen in eternal twilight. Some may be just right, with air you could breathe, with rivers that sing under alien moons. Your thoughts slow, not overwhelmed, but comforted by the abundance of possibility. You recall a number, over 5, 0 exoplanets found so far, each one a triumph of human curiosity. The first was discovered in 1992, orbiting a dead star pulsar, spinning like a cosmic lighthouse. You imagine its eerie glow, a world bathed in pulses of light. Since then, more have been found, circling stars like our sun, stars smaller and cooler, stars fierce and blue. Each discovery is a whisper, a hint that the universe is crowded with worlds waiting to be known. Your breath deepens, your body heavy against the earth. You think of the stars as storytellers, each one holding secrets of its planets. How do we find these worlds? How do we hear their whispers? The answer lies in the light starlight, that ancient traveler crossing unimaginable distances to reach your eyes. You picture it streaming through space, carrying clues about the planets it has touched. Scientists catch this light, study its patterns, and find the shadows of worlds passing by. This idea feels like a lullaby, soothing yet thrilling. You imagine yourself floating among the stars, weightless, your mind free to wander. The universe is no longer a distant thing. It's here, in your thoughts, in the quiet of this moment. You feel small, yet part of something boundless. The stars seem to lean closer, their light a gentle promise. There are worlds out there, waiting for you to dream of them. As you drift, you wonder how these planets reveal themselves. Do they sing their presence, or hide in the flicker of their star's glow? Your mind lingers on this question, soft and unhurried, as the night carries you toward the next chapter of this cosmic tale. You lie beneath the night sky, your breath a soft rhythm, your body cradled by the earth's gentle hold. The stars above glow like lanterns hung in an endless hall, their light spilling across the dark, touching your thoughts with warmth. You imagine each star as a keeper of secrets, its glow hiding worlds that twirl in silent orbits. These are exoplanets, planets beyond our sun, each one a mystery, each one a story waiting to unfold in your dreams. Your mind drifts, weightless, as if you could float among these lanterns. You focus on a single star, its light steady yet alive, pulsing with a quiet energy. Around it, you picture planets, some small and rocky, others vast and cloaked in swirling storms. They move in graceful arcs, bound to their star by an invisible thread, a dance that has spun for billions of years. You feel the vastness of this scene, yet it comforts you, like a lullaby sung by the cosmos itself. These exoplanets are not just ideas, but real places, found by astronomers who study the heavens with patient hearts. You imagine their work as a kind of listening, their telescopes tuned to the whispers of starlight. Each star's glow carries clues, faint hints of the worlds it cradles. You picture the light as a messenger, traveling across unimaginable distances, crossing gulfs of space to tell us of planets we may never touch, but can still know. Your thoughts linger on the variety of these worlds. Some are giants, their atmospheres thick with hydrogen, glowing like embers under their star's fierce gaze. Others are small, their surfaces carved with stone and dust, perhaps kissed by winds that carry the scent of ancient minerals. You imagine standing on one, your feet on alien ground, looking up at a sky where two suns might rise, or where a single star burns in hues of red or blue. Your heart slows, calmed by the thought that the universe is rich with such diversity. Science paints a picture of abundance. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, holds hundreds of billions of stars, and many, perhaps most, cradle planets. You try to grasp this, picturing a forest where every tree bears countless leaves, each leaf a world. The numbers are dizzying, yet they soothe you, like waves lapping at a shore. If even a fraction of these stars have planets, the galaxy teems with worlds trillions, perhaps each one unique, each one a possibility. You recall the names of some exoplanets, soft and strange on your tongue. Kepler, 186, a distant cousin to Earth. Trappist, 1e, nestled in a system of 7 worlds. Proxima Centauri b, orbiting the closest star to our own. These names feel like poetry, each one a door to a new imagining. You picture their landscapes, perhaps a desert lit by a crimson star, or an ocean world where waves catch the light of 3 moons. Your mind paints these scenes slowly, each image a brushstroke in a dream. The discovery of these worlds is recent, a triumph of human ingenuity. You think of the 1990s, when the first exoplanets were found, not around stars like our Sun, but around strange, spinning pulsars. Since then, thousands more have been uncovered, each one adding to the tapestry of our knowledge. You feel a quiet pride in this, a sense that humanity's curiosity is a light of its own, reaching out to meet the lanterns of the galaxy. Your breath deepens, your body sinking further into rest. You wonder how we find these planets, how we see what is so far away. The answer lies in the starlight itself, in the way it dims or shifts, like a candle flickering in a breeze. You imagine astronomers watching these changes, their hearts leaping at each new signal. Their work feels like a meditation, a slow and steady search for truth, and you feel connected to it, as if your own wonder mirrors theirs. As you drift, you sense that these planets are more than distant worlds. They are questions. How do they form? What are they made of? Could they hold life? Or are they silent, waiting for someone to dream of them? Your thoughts grow soft, like starlight fading at dawn, and you wonder how these worlds reveal themselves, how their presence dances across the light of their stars. Your body rests, soft and heavy, as if cradled by the night itself. The stars above pulse gently, their light a quiet song that soothes your thoughts. You imagine yourself adrift in the cosmos, weightless, your mind free to wander among the lanterns of the galaxy. Tonight, you linger on a single star, its glow steady but alive, and you sense a secret hidden in its light, a planet, unseen, passing like a shadow across its face. This is how we find exoplanets, through whispers of darkness that dance across the stars. You picture a star as a distant campfire, its flames casting warmth and light into the void. Now, imagine a figure moving before it, a silhouette that briefly dims its glow. This is the transit method, a way astronomers discover planets far beyond our reach. When a planet crosses in front of its star, it blocks a tiny fraction of the light, like a moth fluttering past a lantern. You feel the delicacy of this moment, the way a world reveals itself, not by shining, but by casting a shadow. Your breath slows, matching the rhythm of the universe. You think of astronomers, their eyes fixed on screens filled with data, watching for these fleeting dips in brightness. Each dip is a clue, a sign that a planet orbits there, tracing its path with quiet precision. You imagine their patience, their hearts lifting with each discovery, as if they've caught a glimpse of a stranger's shadow in a faraway land. This work is slow, like waiting for a tide to turn, and it calms you to think of such dedication. The transit method is elegant, a dance of light and shadow. You picture a planet, perhaps a rocky world like Earth, or a gas giant swirling with storm sliding across its star's face. The light dims by a fraction, sometimes less than 1%, yet this is enough to betray the planet's presence. You marvel at the precision of our tools, telescopes like the Kepler Space Telescope, which watch thousands of stars for years, catching these subtle flickers. Your mind feels light, carried by the thought that such small changes can reveal such grand truths. You wonder what these shadows tell us. Each transit reveals not just a planet's existence, but its story. The size of the shadow hints at the planet's width. Some are vast, like Jupiter, others small, like Mercury. The timing of the dips shows how quickly the planet orbits, whether it races close to its star or drifts in a slow, distant waltz. You imagine these worlds, each one unique, their orbits like the hands of a clock, ticking in rhythms we can measure from light years away. Your thoughts drift to the challenges of this method. Not every planet transits its star from our viewsome orbit at angles that keep them hidden, their shadows cast elsewhere in the cosmos. You picture a sky full of stars, only a few offering us their secrets. Yet even these glimpses are enough to stir wonder. Thousands of exoplanets have been found this way, each one a testament to human curiosity. You feel a quiet awe, as if you're part of this search, your imagination reaching out to meet these distant worlds. You imagine standing on one of these planets, looking back toward Earth. Would its star dim as our world crossed its face? The thought feels intimate, connecting you to these alien skies. Some transiting planets are close to their stars, scorched by heat, their days blistering and brief. Others orbit farther out, perhaps in zones where water could pool into oceans. You linger on this possibility, your heart soft with the hope of worlds that might mirror our own. The beauty of the transit method lies in its simplicity. No need to see the planet itself, just its effect, its shadow, its whisper. You think of ancient sailors navigating by the stars, finding their way through subtle signs. This feels similar, a navigation of the cosmos, guided by the faintest changes in light. Your body sinks deeper into rest, your mind lulled by the rhythm of these discoveries, each one a step into the unknown. As you drift, you wonder about other ways we find these worlds. If shadows reveal some planets, what else might the stars tell us? Could their light shift or waver, like a dancer swaying to a hidden tune. Your thoughts grow quiet, carrying you gently toward the next secret the cosmos holds. Your breath is slow, a soft tide ebbing and flowing as you rest beneath the starlit sky. The night wraps you in its quiet embrace, and your thoughts drift upward, where the stars glow like embers in a vast hearth. You focus on one, a single point of light, steady yet alive, and you sense a subtle motion within it, a faint sway, like a dancer caught in a gentle rhythm. This is the wobble of a star's heart, a secret that unveils the presence of planets too far to glimpse, pulling their star in a cosmic dance. You imagine the star as a great ship, anchored in the sea of space, its light a beacon across the void. Around it orbits a planet, unseen, its gravity a quiet hand that tugs the star ever so slightly. This tug causes the star to wobble, a delicate shift in its position, as if it sways to the tune of an unheard melody. You feel the elegance of this motion, the way a planet and its star are bound in a partnership, each influencing the other across the vastness of space. This wobble is the key to a method astronomers call radial velocity, a way to find exoplanets by listening to the stars themselves. You picture the star's light as a song, its notes stretching and compressing as the star moves toward or away from Earth. When the planet pulls the star closer, the light shifts to bluer hues, like a voice rising in pitch. When the star sways back, the light reddens, deepening in tone. Your mind lingers on this idea, soothed by the thought that light can carry such subtle stories. You envision astronomers at their telescopes, their instruments tuned like finely crafted violins, capturing these shifts in starlight. They use spectrographs, tools that split light into its colors, revealing the star's tiny movements. You imagine their focus, their quiet excitement, as they detect a paterna wobble that repeats, signaling a planet's orbit. This work feels like a meditation, a patient act of listening, and you feel a kinship with their calm persistence, your own thoughts slowing to match their rhythm. The radial velocity method is powerful, revealing not just a planet's existence but its character. The size of the wobble hints at the planet's mass. Larger planets pull harder, like a strong partner leading a dance. The rhythm of the wobble shows the planet's orbit, whether it circles swiftly, hugging its star, or moves in a slow, distant arc. You picture these worlds, some heavy and vast, others small and fleet, each one shaping its star's motion in a unique way. Your body sinks deeper into rest, your heartbeat a soft echo of the universe's pulse. You think of the first exoplanet found this way, in 1995, orbiting a star called 51 Pegasi. Its planet, 51 Pegasi b, was a surprise massive world, orbiting so close to its star that it completes a circle in just 4 days. You imagine its heat, its skies ablaze with starlight, and you marvel at how such a discovery reshaped our understanding, proving that planets could dance in ways we never expected. Not every star wobbles enough to notice. Smaller planets, like Earth, tug so gently that their signal is faint, like a whisper in a storm. Yet our tools grow sharper, our ears more attuned. You picture new telescopes, their mirrors gleaming in the dark, catching the faintest shifts in starlight. Each discovery adds to a growing map of the galaxy, a tapestry of worlds woven from the wobbles of countless stars. You feel a quiet thrill, as if you're part of this unfolding story. You wonder about the planets themselves. What are they like? Are they rocky, with mountains casting long shadows, or gaseous, their clouds swirling in endless storms? The wobble doesn't show their faces, only their pull, but it sparks your imagination. You picture a world where twin suns rise, or where a single moon glows in a violet sky, and you feel the universe inviting you to dream. The beauty of this method lies in its intimacy. You don't see the planet, but you feel its presence through the star's response, as if the star itself speaks of its companion. You think of relationship show two beings can move together, each shaping the other's path. Your mind grows soft, lulled by this cosmic connection, and you sense that the universe holds more secrets waiting to be uncovered. As you drift, you wonder what these planets might be made of, what stories their surfaces tell. Could they be worlds of fire, ice, or mist, each one a new verse in the galaxy's song? Your thoughts fade gently, carrying you toward the landscapes of these distant realms. Your body rests, soft and still, as if the earth itself holds you in a gentle embrace. The stars above glimmer, their light a quiet invitation to dream. You let your mind wander, drifting beyond the familiar, to exoplanets' worlds of fire, ice, and mist, each one a canvas painted by the universe's endless creativity. Your breath slows, and you feel the pull of these distant places, their strangeness soothing, their stories whispering of possibilities as vast as the night sky. You begin with a world of fire, a planet so close to its star that it glows like an ember in a forge. This is a hot Jupiter, a gas giant bathed in searing heat, its atmosphere swirling with storms of molten glass. You picture its clouds, tinted crimson and gold, dancing in winds faster than any on Earth. The star looms large, filling the sky with blinding light, its warmth a constant pulse. You imagine standing there, weightless, your senses alive with the roar of heat and color, yet safe in the cocoon of your thoughts. Your mind shifts to a world of ice, a planet orbiting far from its star, where twilight reigns eternal. This is a frozen wanderer, its surface locked in frost, sparkling under a faint, distant sun. You envision its landscapes glaciers stretching toward a horizon lit by auroras, their greens and purples shimmering like silk. The air, if you could breathe it, would be crisp, carrying the scent of ancient snow. You feel the stillness of this place, its quiet beauty wrapping you in calm, as if time itself pauses to let you linger. Now you drift to a world of mist, a planet shrouded in thick, hazy clouds, where light scatters into rainbows. This could be a super-Earth, larger than our home but smaller than a gas giant, its surface a mystery beneath veils of vapor. You imagine floating through its atmosphere, droplets brushing your skin, the horizon glowing with soft, diffused light. Perhaps oceans lie below, or forests of strange, swaying forms. Your heart stirs, comforted by the thought that such worlds might hold secrets akin to Earth's. These exoplanets, so varied, are shaped by their stars and their places in the cosmos. You think of them as siblings, born from the same swirling disks of gas and dust, yet each growing into its own character. Some, like the hot Jupiters, migrate inward, drawn close to their stars by ancient forces. Others, like icy rogues, drift far, perhaps even breaking free to wander the galaxy alone. You feel the poetry of their origins, a story of creation that echoes our own planet's birth long ago in the cradle of the sun. Science tells us of their diversity. Astronomers have found planets with densities so low they could float on water, and others so dense they're forged of iron. Some have atmospheres thick with hydrogen, others with traces of water vapor or carbon dioxide. You picture a planet like HD 189,733. Its skies, a deep azure, raining glass sideways in howling winds. Or Gliese 1214b, a water world where oceans might stretch endlessly under a steamy haze. Each discovery is a brushstroke, adding color to the galaxy's portrait. Your thoughts slow, lulled by the rhythm of these worlds. You wonder how they form, how a cloud of dust becomes a planet with mountains, clouds, or rings. The process is slow, a cosmic weaving, as particles collide and cling, growing over millions of years. You imagine this as a dance, each step deliberate, each turn shaping a world's fate. Some planets grow massive, gathering gas like a cloak. Others remain small, their surfaces hardening under starlight. Your mind rests in this process, its patience a mirror to your own calm. You ponder the question of life. Could a fiery world harbor microbes in hidden pockets of shade? Might an icy planet cradle creatures beneath its frozen crust, swimming in oceans warmed by the planet's core? Or could a misty world hum with life, its air alive with strange songs? You don't need answers tonight, just the wondering is enough. A gentle spark that lights your dreams. The universe feels generous, offering so many stages for life to play its part. Your body sinks deeper, your breath a whisper in the dark. These worlds fiery, icy mist are more than places. They are possibilities, each one a question mark in the sky. You feel connected to them, as if your own dreams could drift across their skies. The galaxy is vast, yet it feels close, its wonders tucked into the folds of your thoughts. As you drift, you wonder which of these worlds might be just right, not too hot, not too cold, but balanced, like a perfect note in a lullaby. Could such a place exist? A planet where life might bloom under a familiar star? Your mind softens, carrying you toward the promise of these gentle, habitable realms. Your body rests, heavy and calm, as if the night has woven a blanket of stars to drape over you. Your breath moves slowly, in time with the gentle pulse of the cosmos. Above, the sky shimmers, each star a quiet promise of worlds unseen. Tonight, your thoughts drift to a special place, a region around each star where conditions are neither too hot nor too cold, but just right, a place called the Goldilocks zone, where planets might cradle life, where dreams of other Earths take root. You picture a star, its light warm and steady, like a hearth glowing in a vast dark room. Around it lies a band of space, not so close that water boils away, nor so far that it freezes into eternal ice. This is the habitable zone, where a planet might hold liquid water, the gentle cradle of life as we know it. You imagine such a world, its surface kissed by rivers, its air soft with the scent of rain. Your heart slows, comforted by the thought of a place so familiar, yet so far away. The Goldilocks zone is a delicate balance, a cosmic tightrope. You envision a planet too close to its star, its surface scorched, rivers turned to vapor under a relentless blaze. Another, too far, lies locked in frost, its oceans hidden beneath sheets of ice. But in the zone between, a planet might thrive, its days warm, its nights cool, its skies painted with clouds that drift like thoughts. You feel the elegance of this balance, the way the universe crafts spaces where life might whisper its first words. Each star has its own Goldilocks zone, shaped by its size and heat. You think of our sun, its habitable zone, a cozy ring where Earth spins, perfectly placed. A brighter, hotter star pushes its zone farther out, demanding more distance to temper its fire. A smaller, cooler star, a red dwarf, glowing like a ruby, pulls its zone closer, where planets huddle near to catch its faint warmth. You marvel at this variety, each star offering its own invitation to life, each zone a unique possibility. Your mind drifts to planets we found in these zones, worlds with names like Kepler 452 or TRAPPIST-1F. You imagine Kepler 452b, sometimes called Earth's cousin, orbiting a star much like our sun, its surface perhaps dotted with lakes that reflect a golden sky. Or TRAPPIST-1F, one of 7 planets circling a cool, dim star where days are short and the star looms large, a constant companion. These worlds stir your curiosity, their details hidden but their promise vivid in your dreams. Science tells us liquid water is key, a simple molecule that binds life's story. You picture it, pooling in valleys, shimmering under alien suns, or falling as rain to carve rivers through stone. Water is life's canvas, and the Goldilocks zone is where it might paint its masterpiece. But other factors matter too: air to breathe, a stable climate, a planet neither too heavy nor too light. You feel the complexity of this recipe, yet it soothes you, like a lullaby with many verses, each one essential. You wonder about the challenges of finding these worlds. The Goldilocks zone is a guide, not a guarantee. Some planets might have water but no air, or atmospheres too thick with choking gases. Others might be tidally locked, one side forever facing their star, one side frozen in shadow. You imagine such a world, its twilight border a thin ring of life between fire and ice. Your thoughts linger on this balance, your body sinking deeper into rest, as if the universe itself rocks you gently. The search for habitable worlds is a quest for connection. You think of astronomers, their telescopes scanning the stars, seeking planets in these just right zones. Each discovery feels like a letter from a distant friend, hinting at what might be. Some planets, like Proxima Centauri b, orbit close to Earth's nearest neighbor, yet remain shrouded in mystery. Could they hold forests, oceans, or creatures gazing at their own skies? You don't need to know tonight, the wondering is enough, a soft spark in the dark. Your breath deepens, your mind adrift in the Goldilocks zone of dreams. You feel a kinship with these worlds, as if Earth's own story echoes in their possibilities. The universe seems generous, scattering these zones across the galaxy, each one a chance for life to bloom. You imagine standing on such a planet, your feet on unfamiliar soil, looking up at a star that feels like home. As you drift, you wonder what it would be like to stand beneath an alien sky, to see clouds move in strange patterns or stars arranged in unfamiliar shapes. Could such a world feel as real, as vivid, as the one you know? Your thoughts grow quiet, carrying you toward the vision of these distant heavens. Your body lies soft, nestled in the quiet of the night, as if the earth itself breathes with you. The stars above shimmer, their light a gentle guide, pulling your thoughts beyond the familiar. Tonight, you step onto an exoplanet, your feet touching alien soil, your eyes lifting to a sky unlike any you've known. The air hums with a strange, soothing song, and you feel the universe unfold around you, its colors and whispers weaving a lullaby of other worlds. You imagine this planet, perhaps one like Kepler 186, orbiting a red dwarf star that glows like a ruby in the heavens. The sky is not blue but a deep lavender, streaked with clouds that shimmer in hues of amber and rose. The star, smaller and cooler than our sun, hangs low, casting a gentle warmth that feels like a caress. You breathe slowly, your heart easing into the rhythm of this place, as if the sky itself invites you to rest within its strangeness. The air here is different, thicker, perhaps, or laced with scents you can't name, like spices carried on a breeze. You picture yourself standing on a cliff, overlooking a valley where mists curl like silk, catching the stars' light in prisms of color. The horizon bends under a sky heavy with twin moons, their surfaces scarred and glowing, pulling tides in oceans you can only imagine. Your mind drifts, lulled by the thought that this world, so alien, still feels like a place where dreams could take root. Science tells us these skies are shaped by their worlds. A planet's atmosphere scatters light, painting its heavens in unique shades. On Earth, our blue sky comes from air molecules bending sunlight. But here, the air might be denser, or rich with methane, tinting the sky crimson or green. You envision a gas giant's moon, its atmosphere thin, where stars burn sharp and bright, even in daylight. Or a super-Earth, where thick clouds veil the sky, softening the stars' glow into a perpetual twilight. Each world sings its own song, a melody of chemistry and light. You wonder about the sounds of this place. Would the wind whistle through canyons, carrying echoes of ancient stone? Could storms rumble with thunder that shakes the ground, or rain fall in soft, rhythmic patters? You imagine the planet's star pulsing, its flares sending waves of energy that hum through the air, a cosmic hymn only this world can hear. Your breath deepens, your body sinking into the earth, as if you could feel the vibrations of this alien song. The stars above this planet are unfamiliar, their patterns a new map drawn across the sky. You picture constellations that tell stories of this world's history, perhaps a spiral of stars marking the path of a wandering moon, or a cluster named for a mountain that pierces the clouds. You feel a quiet awe, as if you're a guest in this sky, invited to learn its tales. The universe feels vast yet intimate, each planet a chapter in a book that spans galaxies. Some exoplanets have skies we can only guess at. You think of HD 189,733b, a hot Jupiter where winds howl at thousands of miles per hour, carrying rains of molten glass that glitter in the starlight. Its sky might blaze cobalt, a vivid canvas for storms that never cease. Or consider WASP 12b, so close to its star that its atmosphere stretches into an egg-like shape, trailing behind like a comet's tail. You marvel at these extremes, yet they soothe you, their wild beauty a reminder of the universe's endless imagination. Your thoughts linger on what it means to stand here, to witness a sky so different from your own. Would you feel alone, or would the strangeness feel like home? You imagine the planet's surface perhaps rocky, with crystals that catch the light, or soft with moss-like growths that sway in the breeze. The ground beneath your feet feels alive, shaped by eons of wind and starlight, and you sense a connection, as if this world and Earth share a distant kinship. The song of this sky is more than beauty. It's a question. Could life thrive here, gazing up at these same stars? Might creatures wander these plains, their eyes reflecting a lavender dawn? You don't seek answers tonight, just the wondering is enough, a gentle tide that carries you towards sleep. The universe feels generous, offering these skies as gifts, each one a window into what might be. As you drift, you think of those who search for these worlds, their telescopes peering through the dark, seeking the light of distant stars. How do they chase these skies, these songs, across the vastness of space? Your mind softens, carrying you toward the quiet work of those who listen for the cosmos's whispers. Your body rests, soft and still, as if the night has tucked you into its quiet folds. The stars above glow gently, their light a whisper that soothes your thoughts. You imagine yourself floating beyond the Earth, gliding through the vastness of space, where human hands have sent machines to listen to the cosmos. These are the telescopes and probes, the searchers' silent companions, their mirrors and lenses trained on the stars, seeking the faint traces of distant worlds. Your breath slows, and you feel the patience of this quest, its steady rhythm lulling you into a dreamlike calm. You picture a telescope, its great eye gleaming in the dark, perched high on a mountain or drifting in the cold silence of space. It is a sentinel, gathering starlight that has traveled for centuries to reach us. You think of the Kepler Space Telescope, a quiet watcher that stared at a single patch of sky for years, catching the shadows of planets crossing their stars. Its work feels like a meditation, a slow and deliberate act of listening, and you sense the care woven into its design, each part crafted to capture the universe's secrets. These machines are humanity's outstretched hands, reaching where we cannot go. You envision their mirrors, polished to perfection, reflecting the light of stars like a still lake mirrors the moon. They collect photons-tiny messengers of light that carry stories of exoplanets, worlds too faint to see with the naked eye. Your mind lingers on this idea, soothed by the thought that something so small, a single speck of light, can reveal a planet spinning light years away. You drift to the science behind these searchers. Telescopes like the Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, or TESS, scan the sky for dips in starlight, the telltale signs of planets passing by. Others, like the European Space Agency's Gaia, map the positions and movements of stars, catching the wobbles that betray a planet's pull. You imagine their data as a tapestry, Each thread a measurement, each knot a discovery. The work is meticulous, like a weaver threading a loom, and you feel a quiet awe for the minds that guide these machines. Your thoughts turn to the people behind the machines, the astronomers who dream of distant worlds. You picture them in quiet observatories, their screens glowing with curves and numbers, their hearts lifting at each new signal. They are storytellers, translating the language of light into tales of planets, some rocky, some gaseous, some perhaps cradling life. You feel connected to their hope, as if your own curiosity mirrors theirs, a shared longing to know what lies beyond. The machines are not just watchers, they are explorers. You think of the James Webb Space Telescope, its golden mirror unfurled like a flower in space, peering deeper into the cosmos than ever before. It studies the atmospheres of exoplanets, catching the faint glow of starlight filtered through alien air. You imagine it detecting water vapor, methane, or carbon dioxide clues to what these worlds might be like. The thought is thrilling yet calming, like finding a letter from a faraway friend, its words hinting at their life. You wonder about the challenges these searchers face. Starlight is faint, diluted by distance, and the signals of planets are fainter still. You picture a telescope straining to hear a whisper in a storm, its instruments pushed to their limits. Some stars flicker naturally, their light pulsing, making it harder to spot a planet's shadow or wobble. Yet the searchers persist, refining their tools, their algorithms sifting through data like a prospector panning for gold. Your body sinks deeper, relaxed by their steady determination. The future holds more searchers, machines yet to be built, their eyes even sharper. You envision telescopes on the ground, like the extremely large telescope, with mirrors the size of houses, or space probes designed to capture direct images of exoplanets. Their light no longer just a hint but a portrait. These dreams of discovery feel like a lullaby, their promise wrapping you in warmth as if the universe is eager to share its wonders. Your breath is slow, your mind adrift among these machines, their silent work a bridge between you and the stars. You feel a kinship with the searchers, their quest a reflection of humanity's endless curiosity. The galaxy is vast, but these tools make it feel closer. Each planet they find a step toward understanding our place in the cosmos. As you drift, you wonder what these planets might hold. Could one harbor life, its surface alive with creatures gazing at their own stars? Your thoughts grow soft, carrying you toward the question of whether we are alone in the starlight. Your body lies still, cradled by the soft embrace of the night, your breath a quiet rhythm that echoes the pulse of the stars. The sky above is a tapestry of light, each pinprick a story, each star a question waiting to be asked. Tonight, your thoughts drift to the deepest of all wonders. Are we alone in the starlight? You imagine life on distant exoplanets, from the smallest spark to beings who might look up and wonder as you do. Your heart slows, lulled by the vastness of this mystery, its unanswered call a soothing whisper in the dark. You picture a planet, perhaps one orbiting in the Goldilocks zone of a distant star, its surface warmed by gentle light. Beneath its soil, microbes might stir, tiny lives humming in pools of liquid water, their existence a quiet song no one has yet heard. You envision them as embers, glowing faintly in the dark, too small to see, but alive with possibility. The thought is comforting, as if the universe scatters seeds of life, waiting for the right conditions to bloom. Your mind drifts to more complex life, creatures that might roam alien plains or swim in oceans under crimson skies. You imagine beings with eyes that catch the light of twin suns, their forms strange yet familiar, shaped by the same forces that carved life on Earth. Could they build, dream, or tell stories of their own stars? You feel a quiet connection, as if your curiosity reaches across the cosmos, seeking a hand to hold in the vastness. Science offers clues, but no answers. You think of the conditions life needs: water, energy, a stable home. Many exoplanets might have these, their atmospheres holding traces of water, vapor, or gases like oxygen, hints of life's potential. You recall the Drake equation, a formula like a poem, guessing at the number of worlds with life that might speak to us. Its variable stars, planets, the chance of intelligence are like notes in a melody, each one uncertain but beautiful in its possibility. You ponder the search for life, a quest that feels like listening for a whisper in a storm. Astronomers study exoplanet atmospheres, using telescopes to catch starlight filtered through alien air. They look for biosignatures, gases like methane or oxygen, that might suggest life's presence. You imagine the James Webb Space Telescope, its golden mirror peering into the deep, catching the faint glow of a planet's sky. The work is slow, like waiting for a flower to open, and you feel a calm admiration for its patience. Your thoughts linger on Earth, a single known haven of life in the galaxy's vastness. You picture its oceans teeming, its forests alive with sound, its skies filled with the chatter of birds. Earth is a miracle, yet the galaxy holds billions of stars, many with planets in just right zones. You try to grasp the odds, picturing a beach where each grain of sand is a world. If even a few hold life, the universe could hum with existence, a chorus of voices we've yet to hear. You wonder about the forms life might take. On a planet with heavy gravity, creatures might be low and sturdy, their bodies hugging the ground. On a water world, life might float, translucent and delicate, like jellyfish drifting in an endless sea. You imagine a planet where life thrives in extremes, microbes in boiling vents or beneath icy crusts, as they do on Earth. The thought soothes you, the universe's creativity, a gentle reminder that life is resilient, persistent, a spark that refuses to fade. The question of intelligent life stirs your mind. Could there be others, their telescopes turned toward us, their thoughts reaching out across the stars? You think of SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, its antennas listening for signals, a radio wave, a pulse, a message. No clear answer has come, but the silence is not empty. It's a canvas, inviting you to dream. You feel no urgency, just a quiet hope that one day we might hear a reply. Your breath deepens, your body sinking into the earth, as if the stars themselves rock you to sleep. The question of life is a mystery, but tonight, it's enough to rest in its embrace. You feel small yet boundless, a part of the cosmos, your wonder a thread in its vast tapestry. The galaxy feels alive, its planets spinning, their surfaces perhaps humming with stories yet to be told. As you drift, you imagine all these worlds, countless and unseen, each one a light in the dark. How many Earths still hide out there, waiting for us to find them? Your thoughts grow soft, carrying you toward a sky filled with the promise of new horizons. Your body rests, soft and heavy, as if the earth has woven itself around you, a gentle cradle under the starlit night. Your breath is slow, a quiet tide that moves in time with the universe's own rhythm. The sky above is a vast canvas, splashed with stars that shimmer like dreams waiting to be dreamed. Tonight, you return to this sky, your heart open to its secrets, your mind alive with the thought of countless Earths hiding in the starlight. The cosmos feels close, its wonders tucked into the folds of your thoughts, inviting you to drift through a galaxy teeming with possibility. You gaze upward, each star a lantern casting its glow across the dark. You imagine them not as solitary flames but as centers of their own stories, each one circled by planets' worlds of rock, gas, ice, or perhaps something entirely new. These exoplanets, thousands already known, are only the beginning, a whisper of the galaxy's abundance. You picture the Milky Way, a spiral of light holding billions of stars, and you try to grasp the scale. If even a fraction have planets, The number of worlds could outnumber the grains of sand on every shore. Your mind rests in this vastness, not overwhelmed but soothed, as if the universe is singing you a lullaby of infinite horizons. You think of the journey so far, the ways we've learned to find these worlds, shadows crossing stars, wobbles in their light, the patient work of telescopes catching whispers from the cosmos. Each discovery is a thread, weaving a tapestry of knowledge that grows richer with every passing year. You feel a quiet pride in this, a sense that humanity's curiosity is a light of its own, reaching out to meet the stars. Your breath deepens, your body sinking into the earth, as if you're part of this great unfolding story. Some of these planets, you imagine, are like Earth rocky, bathed in gentle starlight, their surfaces alive with the possibility of water, air, and life. You picture a world where rivers carve valleys under a violet sky, where clouds drift like thoughts, catching the glow of a distant sun. Could such a place hold forests, creatures, or even minds that ponder their own stars? The thought is a soft spark, warming your heart without urgency, a question that feels like a gift rather than a puzzle to solve. You recall the Goldilocks zones, those just right regions where life might thrive. But the universe is generous, offering other possibilities: planets with hidden oceans beneath icy crusts, or worlds where life clings to oases in scorching deserts. You imagine microbes humming in alien soils, or strange, floating forms adrift in the skies of gas giants. The galaxy feels alive, its planets spinning, each one a stage where life might play its part in forms you can only dream of. Your thoughts slow, lulled by the rhythm of these possibilities, each one a note in the cosmos's quiet song. The search for these Earths is ongoing, carried by machines and dreamers who watch the skies. You think of telescopes yet to be built, their mirrors gleaming, ready to catch the light of planets we've only begun to imagine. You envision probes that might one day visit these worlds, their cameras capturing landscapes that stir the heart mountains under alien moons, or oceans that shimmer with unfamiliar hues. The future feels open, a promise that tomorrow's searchers will uncover more, their discoveries adding to the map of the stars. Your mind drifts to the connection between you and these worlds. Earth is one among many, a single note in a symphony of planets, yet it's the only home you know. You feel its fragility, its beauty, and you sense a kinship with any world that might share its spark. The universe, vast as it is, feels intimate in this moment, as if it holds you and these planets in the same gentle embrace. You imagine standing on an alien shore, looking up at a sky where Earth's sun is just another star, and you feel whole, part of something boundless. The stars above seem to lean closer, their light a reminder that the galaxy is crowded with stories. You think of the numbers over 50 exoplanets found, with countless more waiting. Each one is a question, a possibility, a dream. You picture them spinning in their orbits, some blazing, some frozen, some perhaps alive with the hum of life. Your heart feels light, carried by the thought that the sky is full of Earths, each one a new chapter in the universe's book. Your breath is a whisper now, your body sinking deeper into rest. The question of how many Earths hide out there is not one you need to answer tonight. It's enough to rest in the wondering, to let the stars carry you into dreams. You feel connected, not just to Earth, but to the cosmos. Your thoughts a bridge between the known and the unknown. The galaxy is vast, but it feels like home, its planets waiting for future dreamers to find them. As you drift, you imagine the sky as a promise, each star a light that holds a world. What new Earths will tomorrow's dreamers uncover, and what stories will they tell? Your mind softens, carried toward a future where the sky shines with the hope of countless homes.